Hey friends, it's 6:38 Pacific Standard Time. I am at Pro Caliber Motorsports, Pro Caliber Indian Motorcycles in Vancouver, Washington. So been camped out here for the past 2 days and one night. As many of you know, Penny Chieftain had a serious heart issue that occurred. Today's Friday, so it occurred Wednesday afternoon. Was very fortunate that where it occurred from the famous falls off West 84. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the fall name, but it's world famous. So it is what it is. I'm a IMRG, Indian Motorcycle Riders Group member, and I just called the toll-free number. Towing service came within half an hour. Great service, and got over here 21 miles away. Parked Penny underneath the eave, front of the shop. Of course, I camp out, so I had to camp out there, stay with Penny. Next day, Travis got me in quick, put Penny in the service area, started going through the motion with warranty and so forth. That was all yesterday. Trying to figure out best options, trying to figure out whether or not they could put a whole new engine in, including taking one off a new bike and putting into Penny. That didn't pan out, so one of the options was trading in my ride for a new one. So that was in the work stage late yesterday, filling out the loan application, and this morning going through the motion with my local bank in Texas, working that out. Then the team here, Pro Caliber, Larry and Travis, and I guess the technical team, Brian, Ryan, they must have gotten together and thought of another option. That was taking a used engine off a Chieftain Elite 2018, all right, approaching me with that with Polaris's approval, and Polaris pretty much put it in the hands of the team here and myself. Would I be willing to do that? I said, hell yes, hell yes. The motor on that, the heart of it, only had, I believe I was told, 4,700 miles or 6,000 miles or something like that. No issue. I don't need a new motor. Just get me a running motor with stage 2 cam. And that was one of the issues as well yesterday, trying to make sure that trading in, if that was the route bike, that I would get the stage 2 cam installed in my new ride, and putting all the skin of Penny onto the body of the new bike with the new heart. So that was in the works. So we didn't have to go through that. So the Elite had the stage 2 cam, low mileage, put it in, and I was good. So that's what they're working on now. And Ryan is finishing up on my ride on Penny, getting her back together, heart transplant. She's going to be great as new. And Dustin are gonna make our track through Canada tonight and just ride, and that's what we do. We're gonna haul some butt safely. So we're gonna do that and just ride through the night. So I'm hoping everything will be all right. Of course, no issues with the heart transplant, and we're gonna be set to go. What part of Canada are we going, Justin? Far as we can.
British Columbia.
Okay. I caught him with
Going up.
pizza in his mouth.
Going up there, Highway
Come
1.
sit over here.
Oh my God, all right. We're gonna be going up there, Highway 1 basically. Exit 5, roll through, I got some inlets and fjords, and then far western bit. It's gonna be the road basically to Prince George. There's an eastern loop and a western loop. Western loop's a little more scenic. We'll see how much of that we're able to see as darkness falls on us tonight. But as we race the sun north, we may be lighter and lighter. We may not even get full nautical twilight as we go up.
Awesome.
So light up some of those canyons for us. And once we're up here, we'll try to get as close to Prince George as we can. there's actually a Downing National Park on the way up that way, so maybe a good intermediate stopping point. That's about 12 hours from here. So taking off at 7 at night, get there by breakfast, take a couple hour nap, and push on.
And Dustin is another, as I mentioned, is another adventurous, so we'll be camping out. So the first time I camped out with Penny was last year, March, in the mountains of, was it Arkansas? Arkansas. And we had a frost. I had frost on my helmet, frost on the inside of the tent, I think, right, when we woke up. And I had a slip disc, and I still have a slip disc, so Dustin was very helpful. I mean, with that cold weather, my muscle pressing against the vertebrae, I was in significant pain, and Dustin helped me out a great deal. And he even cooked, opened up the cans of ravioli.
You got ravioli in the tent. I had some tuna mac outside.
Yeah.
Made some oatmeal in the morning.
That was gourmet. Great stuff. Great stuff. So we're going to create some new adventures and have a ball. I'm just blessed the things the way it worked out. And we're on separate tracks, but due to this, hiccup, man, we're able to connect here sooner than later in Canada or Alaska, so it just works out. So
we're healthy, we got money, we're still riding, we're still on the road.
Awesome. Awesome. All right.